Welcome back, guys. Today we're going to be doing grilled air fryer pork chops and some fried green tomatoes and sautéed green beans. First I'm going to wash my pork chops. I got center cut. That's what I like. Probably about ½ inch thick. You can go thicker, just depending on your preference. I'm going to wash them and marinate them in some buttermilk for about an hour. While we're letting our pork chops marinate, I'm going to go ahead and cut up some bacon for our green beans. I just took 5 slices and cut it in half, and then I'm cutting it in half again, like so. And then I'm just going to cut it up into probably ½ inch size pieces. About medium heat. Like so. And we're going to stir that around and let it cook till it gets good and crispy. I also added a tablespoon of butter into that bacon. While we wait on that bacon to fry, we're going to mix up our ranch dressing for our fried green tomatoes. Ranch dressing pack. It's going to be a cup of mayonnaise. And a cup of buttermilk. Like so. Put in the whole pack. And stir. You don't have to use ranch, you can use whatever you want. You don't even have to use none if you don't want to. I had these today at a restaurant called 2 Eggs at McDonald's. They were delicious. Alright, I'm going to put this back in the refrigerator while I check on my bacon. I've got 2 eggs beaten and buttermilk for my fried green tomatoes. And my flour batter is going to be a ½ cup of flour, self-rising, a ½ cup of Italian breadcrumbs, and a ½ cup of cornmeal. This is what your bacon should look like, nice and crispy. I'm going to drain some of that bacon grease off. I'm going to leave some though, and then I'm going to put the green beans in. Alright, we got our green beans cut in with our bacon. I added a teaspoon of liquid smoke, salt and pepper, and now we're going to saute them for about 10 minutes. I got my oil heating up in my frying pan for my fried green tomatoes. I'm going to do 2 of them. I'm going to cut the ends off and slice them up. Alright, I sliced up my tomatoes. I don't know if you can tell how I did them kind of thin. And I'm going to put them in the egg and buttermilk batter, like so. And toss them around. I'm going to put a little salt and pepper on them. Medium heat. I'm going to go ahead and get these other ones ready. Flip them when they start looking golden brown around the edges. Alright, our fried green tomatoes, first batch is ready. I think it takes about 5 minutes on each side. You'll have to use your judgment. Some of them are harder than the other, and I told you wrong on the green beans. It's taking these about probably 15 to 20 minutes. 20 minutes to cook. Look at that. Just wait till I finish them up. They gotta cool off. On to the next batch. Oh, I'm heating my air fryer up for my grilled pork chops, bone-in center cut. 390, 3 minutes. When that gets done heating up, I'm gonna spray it. Put the pork chops in 2 at a time. That's all I can get in mine. 390 for 5 minutes on each side. But check them just to make sure, depending on how thick. That way you know they'll be done. Alright, on our marinating pork chops and the buttermilk, you need to drain off some of it. And then I like to kind of blot it with a paper towel. Like so. Let me spray my air fryer. Just blotting it off a little bit. And now, let me wash my hands. Let's season it. 390 in the air fryer for 5 minutes. Now this is them fried green tomatoes with feta sprinkled on top of them and the homemade ranch dressing to dip them in. You gotta try it. Now here's our grilled air fryer pork chops and our sauteed green beans with bacon. Let's enjoy. See you next time. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button.